now, if you want to go over and do a little Q&A, I'll answer all your, there's a lot of questions, the best of my abilities, and we'll go from there. If you got to take off. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Now let's get into this Q&A. And Castaneda, no, you're right on time. Right on time for the party. Eric says, hey, did I just catch the dip in a live stream? Coming bros up here. I got to tell you, if you had some limit orders in and you picked up that falling knife, congratulations. Mine just goes off without a hitch in the morning, so I think I got it reasonably well, so I don't know. We'll find out when I take a look at my portfolio, although I've been not looking at it lately. Waffles says the government will pay $12 billion for printer ink. That's true. And then they'll lie about it and say, we don't know what happened to it. Frosty P says, so basically eat ramen for the next 6 months, not last it. Yeah, if that's what it takes. Or here's another option, but which people don't talk about a lot, is maybe just don't do anything. Like, have you been buying a bear market? Maybe just sit back and go, it's not the time to sell. Bull markets come, bear markets come. I'll just wait around. I got nothing else going on. Maybe just don't do anything. I think people forget to mention that you can just do nothing and just be fine. Ooh. Asian Punk says stagflation. We won't go up until 10 plus months, in my opinion. I can deal with that. So let's see. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. June. Let's say we go to June 2025. July, August, September, October, November. Then we have like another 6 months to hit all-time highs. I can deal with that. It's a long time to actually accumulate, if you think about it. Is there an IRA that allows owning crypto and securities? No. I'm going to tell you why. So the question comes from iTRUST. And people always ask me, like, well, Rob, you're always talking about, not your keys, not your crypto. I get it. Unfortunately, with Roth IRAs here in America, I don't know what country that everybody lives in. I can't possibly know all the different rules and regulations over there. With commodities and securities and things that you can put in your Roth IRA, you cannot self-custody it. And this was actually the same sentiment that Swan and Bitcoin came to. Corey Klippenstein, I think his name is. And they said, yeah, look, we have to have a third party, and that's just how it is, because if we do, then the Roth IRA becomes null and void. The reason is because a court case, McNulty versus Commissioner. And here's what happened. The McNulty versus Commissioner ultimately ruled that although an IRA can purchase certain types of precious metals, and that could be anything, actually. It doesn't have to be just precious metals. It could be stocks, equities, whatever. Those metals must always be in the physical possession of a trustee or custodian. Thus, when Ms. McNulty, as the manager of Green Hill, her IRA-owned LLC, took physical possession of the American Eagle coins, she was deemed to take a taxable distribution of the value of the coins. Because Ms. McNulty did not acknowledge this taxable distribution in her personal tax return, she was subject to additional IRS penalties. What that means is this. If you don't have somebody who else custodies your crypto for a Roth IRA, you are subjective to penalties and the same tax bracket as if you just would have held it. So whoever signed her up for this IRA-owned LLC and said she can get away with it was a liar. And she got screwed out of massive amounts of returns because she went that route. That's why I leave things up with iTRUST as a Roth IRA. I've been with them for now 3 years or so. So hope that answers your question. Anisur says you can do nothing or DCA. Exactly. It's up to you. And yeah, I mean, why not? Like, just sit back, like, I don't like this. I'll wait for 50K or whatever. And maybe it comes, maybe it doesn't. That's it. Uzi says, don't DCA till Friday. All right. Sounds good. Frosty says, the IRS will tax your tomato coins unrealized gains. We just talked about that. And remember, I've been around for a long time. You guys been around. That's not going to ever get passed. Unrealized tax gains. I know someone's laughing at me right now. Oh, you don't know. I've heard this since, I don't know, 2017. Probably before that. It never happens. I mean, it could, but it'd be the dumbest thing of all time. Let's see. Claudia says DCA ton. Ton is quite low. I'm worried about ton. I'm worried about it. I just, they have that hamster combat airdrop. 300 million users for a clicker game, 300 million users, 80 million active monthly users per month, dwarfs anything in the Web3 space, anything. And they're going to do an airdrop. They couldn't even do the dogs airdrop. Dogs, it was a game called Lost Dogs. If they can do that airdrop and not shut down, totally change my tune, but you got to show me first. Kyrie says, Rob, did you ever get your Hypercycle shares created with Jerry Hall? I did. I have the miner. Just waiting for Jerry to give me the okay to set everything up. So I didn't get shares, but you purchase enough of the Hypercycle to set up your miner, and then you kind of go from there and wait for it to go live. But it hasn't happened yet. Everything takes forever. Joe says, what about the bear market in a crypto IRA, though? You know what's great about a Roth IRA is that, I know people don't think about this, but when you're doing all these trades, and that could be even stable coins. If you're trading into a stable coin, that's a taxable event. If you sell your crypto at a loss, that's a positive. I mean, it's a positive taxable event for you because you can take those deductions. But when you're in your Roth IRA and you're trading, let's say you bought Bitcoin when it was $1,000, and you bought 10 of them, right? So you spend $10,000 on Bitcoin, and you put that in your Roth IRA. And then as time went on, what's 10 Bitcoin worth now? Like let's just say $600,000. You're like, you know what? I could really use that kidney. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna take a withdrawal, and you can sell it, and then you can do what you want to. Or back to Joe's point, we're in a bear market. You're like, you know what? I think Bitcoin's gonna go down. I'm gonna sell my Bitcoin within my Roth IRA. I'm gonna put it in. I can leave it in cash because it's in a Roth IRA, and I'm just gonna wait. If you would have done that outside your Roth IRA, you would have a taxable event for the gains that you had. But since it's in your Roth, there's no taxes. There's no taxes there. And that's specifically to a Roth IRA. So you can do trading all day long that you want in your Roth IRA and not get taxed for it. But remember, when you want to take it out, you got to wait till you're 59 and a half years old. So all the different stipulations and things for the IRA, there's a link in the description for iTRUST. So check that out. Yeah. Ton is the proper name. They pull it off. Ton of luck. What about Rainmaker? I talked about Rainmaker on Dan Degen. I don't know even where it's gone. I still own that stuff because here's a little secret. So when you get in early, you have these things called cliffs and vesting periods. And I think mine was like 6 to 9 months that I couldn't do anything with it. So still have it. Let's see if it blows up at some point. I don't know. Your approach and Ben's philosophy keeps me afloat. DCA Bitcoin through bear market keeps my portfolio up. All majority of alts bought lump sum or down significantly at the moment. Lesson learned. Thanks, Miha. It's true. It works out pretty well. But then, as we get into altcoin season, people are like, Rob, you didn't tell me to buy this specific altcoin that did a 10,000x. Sorry, I missed it. Ugin Sky says, are we still in a left translated cycle? This is the theory from Bob Lucas. Bob Lucas, very respected in the space, real smart guy, been trading for, been in investing for decades. He talks about a left translated cycle, meaning that we're going to really hit an all-time high in 2024. And that was a video, I want to say 4 months ago, I can't remember. But he put out a new video and he said, no, I don't think this is a left translated cycle. I think we're going to keep continuing on until 2025, and then we'll see the blow off top. So I don't think he believes in that there's a left translated cycle still, unless he put another video out that I didn't see. But I don't see us topping out in 2024. I still say it's in 2025. But who knows? What do I know? I'll take a hazy IPA. Now, that does sound good. Sounds good right now. And I think that's it. Golfer. Thoughts on Meta Stout. I have no idea what it is. Heineken also sounds good. Belgian White, sure. And Mohammed. All right. Well, that's it, everybody. So tomorrow, as a reminder, we'll be on Guy's channel over at Coin Bureau Clips. And he's got some pretty good questions. One of the questions, the last question is really good. And the question is, if you could wave your magic wand, what would you change in the crypto space? And I'm going to tell them the 3 things that if we could change, I would definitely do. So I'll put that out tomorrow it'll be 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. Pacific. And we'll see you guys tomorrow over on Guy's channel at Coin Bureau. All right, everybody. So thanks so much. I appreciate you. And on your way out, like and subscribe. That's it for today. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys on the next one, which will be tomorrow. Adios.